you're one person who like to host people. Which is one thing that I like about you. And I realize you're one person who likes to clean.
You can expose me.
No, like serious, my friend. Like, yeah, my friend cleans, guys. Yo, people can clean, guys. You know when you spill a drink, she will come with a cloth immediately. How do you deal with that, babe?
I know you have a problem with that. You
I too.
You know what? This makes me so uncomfortable.
Because I remember we went to even Gaby's house. We were drinking at Gaby's house.
Well, I always wanted to do a podcast anyway, so no.
No, you know what? We still in our journey. Come and talk to me. Cameras are there. We can still shoot you.
Yeah.
You need help. I'll be able to help.
You understand?
Yeah. How are you, Bill?
I'm alright, Juice. How are you?
What's up like that?
I'm here.
So, I've been having like a busy week like that, Gwaban.
Yeah.
But preparation for this has been amazing.
Yeah.
And last week we were supposed to have another episode, but because of the technical problems, we didn't have another episode.
Okay.
But I'm happy you came, yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
But first I want to say something like, today I discovered something.
Okay.
Because I can remember, when we are hustling with guys, they speak about different things. So we met this other girl. She says, in the pub, it's not like guys are winning. You are the ladies who are choosing us. How true is that? How true is that?
She says it's women that choose you guys.
Yes, like when you're in a pub, like sometimes when you're in a pub, we say, "Hey, I've won this girl." Like, they say like in a pub, there's so many guys, right?
Yeah.
So when there's so many guys, you are the one. You guys, ladies, you say, "I know, but today I want this guy."
It might be true. I think it's a two-sided story, and we've got our type. For some reason, women, they've got their types. I don't know what that means. They've got their types, and the funny thing is that even if you have your type, it's a man at the end of the day that gets to choose. And I make eye contact, or I make you see my presence, but in a way, it's just my force is so strong that you can't handle it. It's not like I chose you. You understand?
You know what she says? She says basically she will drive you as a guy to get her. Like she decides. Like there's so many guys that they can give her drinks at night, but when it comes to like let's go home, she's the one who decides like I'm going with this one.
It might be true, but at the end of the day, it's your dignity on the line. It's okay, you made me as a man, you made me choose you, but men are hunters naturally. They have to hunt for their own. If I'm a woman and I'm going hunting, you won't see me that way. It's true.
But
I might go with you, Juice. I might come to you and make moves and just be what do they call it?
Low you
in. Because you are a hunter, I'll try to catch you. But at the end of the day, it's not what you wanted at the end of the day. If you are going hunting and you say, today I'm going to hunt a rabbit, and then for some reason you see something there trying to, but at the end they say, okay, fine, I went there to get a rabbit, but I didn't get what I want. Yeah, but tomorrow you are going to want a rabbit.
Yo, guys, that's your boy DJ Do the Only Brand, guys. This is Mike and Mine, guys. It's not a topic of today, but I just wanted to pass with it so that we can just relax a little bit, so that I can make it comfortable, so that we are going to be talking about a lot of things, guys. We are going to talk about things that are happening in UK. We are going to be talking about, especially we are from the country called Botswana, and there's so many things that has been said about the country. There's so many things that are happening about us. We are going to talk about the world, but most of the time we are going to be focusing on things that we know. That's like we say, we are Mike and Mind, we speak your truth. So we believe you're going to be speaking everything we don't want to hurt anyone. We are not saying this in order to challenge anyone. We are just saying our views. If you are against our views, you can comment on the comment section and say what you think and explain yourself. Peoza, before we go there, tell the people who you are, Anton.
I hate that question for some reason.
No, the one that
Right,
like
sorry.
the one that like okay, the basic one, maybe the fun one or the one. You get it? Yeah.
Okay, I'm Beo, I'm Thelma. People call me Beo, some call me Katie, some call me Thelma. You understand? These are all my names. You get to choose which one you want. You understand?
Yeah.
But I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a friend.
You are a friend indeed.
I'm
That
a
one I
co-
can.
I'm
That
a
one I
co-
can attest.
I'm a
That one I can
colleague to
attest.
someone. I'm just everything that you get to choose to you get to choose who you want me to be to you. I can be like the way I'm saying it, like I'm a friend, I'm a sister, these are the people that are around me, and like a colleague. I react to everybody in a different way.
You know
And
the
you
first time-
cannot attest me and say, oh, I know you. No, you don't know who I am as a sister.
You know the first time I saw you, yeah?
Yeah.
The first time I saw you, I was, you know, the Impala event. I think it was 2 years back, right?
Yeah.
Guys, and the Impala event is coming in June. Family Fun Day, guys.
Yeah.
Just come there in numbers. So the first time I saw you
Yeah.
was at the Impala event in Winchester.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you got all the energy, man.
Oh my God, this
You know,
guy.
I was a photographer again in that way, in that event.
Yeah.
And I thought like you are from South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, I thought like, this is like what do you call this? Like vendor or something like that. I think,
Vendor.
Cause are not vendor. Sorry to say that. I say no. It's like cause a lady there. Because you were wearing, they like colors, you know.
Yeah,
You're wearing
yeah.
pink thing like.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Then Gabby came to me and said, oh, that's Thelma. But I think this way I started knowing you there.
Yeah.
Then our friendship grew
Yeah.
until we are here today.
Yeah.
Man.
No,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. I love colors that you mentioned.
And you do,
If
man.
if you ask me like what's my favorite color, I'll tell you rainbow colors
Mm-hmm.
because I hate dark colors. My hair right now is bright. I'm wearing bright colors.
you look
so it
beautiful,
says-
by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
So touching on this, let's see. There are so many things, guys. Today, like I said, we're going to be touching things that are happening to things that we know from Botswana like,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
We are in UK, and people I think they're interested in knowing like how we are living here and what are challenges that we face.
Yeah.
You as a person, when you came from Botswana to here, what is your like your experience here? Like here, what was different? Like what else that you get it like was different from? Because when you're coming from home, there's something that drives you to UK. But when you got here, what is it that was really shocking or different with the environment?
Because like you are shooting right now, it's a different time from when I came. You
Yes,
understand? So
yes.
it's a totally different thing. Today I might be saying something, but that time there was something, because when we come here, sometimes we are like, oh, I'm here to hustle. I'm here to. For me, it was a whole different thing. It was about peace. It was about healing.
Yeah, the mic, yeah.
It was sorry. It was peace. It was about healing. It was a lot of growth as well, and being able to surpass my fears and to be the best person on my own. Do you understand? And
independence.
because when you come here, no one is holding your hand. Yeah, when you come here, no one is holding you on the butt. It might be different when you come here, and then there are distractions that then you lose focus and you don't know what you want anymore. And we see people today that are distracted. We see people that today you came maybe 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 5 years ago, and you ask yourself, why am I here? What is the thing that made me to come in this place? And do you still have the same drive? Because for me, when I try to to give up, like your question, I haven't answered your question anyway. What was that? Sorry, I can't keep up with the mic. Sorry.
Just leave it, okay.
Okay, I should leave it there. Yeah. So,
I will just follow me if it's not there. Yeah.
oh, okay. So, one thing that I have experienced or I've noticed is that some people, when they come here, it's about hustle. You understand? And you will break every rule, and you will even hurt people, and you will even take people's man, and you will even fight everything just to keep what you want. You understand? But for me, my goal had nothing to do with other people. When I came here, it was not about anything. If anything, people are in my life today, it's because they just happened to be in my life. But they had nothing to do with my journey. I'm still fighting my journey, which I still fight it alone in my own lane. So I am happy that I haven't derailed from my purpose of healing, of growing, and being the best version of myself. So that was it. Yeah.
So I hear you. When you're talking about like healing, because I think I've met a lot of people that came here, and then now you can see that they are now living life saying, no, I'm free, and but end of the day, they look like they haven't accepted that now there's a different change. Does it happen to you? Like when you see like, okay, this is what I expected, but right now it is not what is happening in the ground.
There are moments like that. When you start, whether you start a business, whether you start a journey, it can't be smooth sailing. You understand? There are changes along the way, and believe me, these changes are very disappointing, especially that you're dealing with people. It's not just you on this journey. There are people, there are problems. There's your mental health, there's there are kids along the way, there are things that came along, and then sometimes it's so exhausting not to be winning when you want to win. But it does not mean that you need to give up. It does not mean that you have to kick everything along the way just to get to where you want to be. Yeah.
You know, there's a famous word that is in UK.
Yeah.
The famous word that I really don't like myself. People that will say UK is depressing. Yeah. I think you've heard that thing a lot, right?
Yeah.
I've in those contexts where people they always say UK is depressing. I feel like it have really everybody, not almost 90% that I've known.
Yeah.
They have that word in their mind that says, "Oh, UK is depressing." Even somebody never even experienced such a hardship.
Yeah.
They all like. We always when you say something like words like something depressing, I think you attract those things. Like, did you have a moment where you can say now it is really depressing to you in UK?
Yes.
What happened?
Yes.
No, remember. Oh by the way, the reason why I invited Pew, we had me and her, we had a conversation that there are some of the things that I'm not straightforward. So right now I'm putting her on a platform so that she can be straightforward with me too. I'm not saying just
it's good.
Leave your privacy. You find a way to shape it in a way that it will help somebody who's watching.
Obviously, I'm one person who is very transparent. I speak my mind, whether you like it or not, you take it. I do what I want when I want it. There's nothing that is caging me or anything like that. And even today, when you ask me a question like that, it's not like you are offending me. It's good. I love a challenge. I love it when you ask me questions that maybe people want to know. Wait,
like we say, we want people to speak their truth, man. There are some of them that people are assuming about you. So right now.
But also, Jews, please don't get me wrong. I'm not here to clear rumors.
No, true.
I'm not here to sit on this chair and try to tell somebody, hey, I'm this person. You are thinking I'm this person. You understand? I am a person of my own morals and my own values. And I really love it when people come to me. The thing I love is that if there is an issue or there's a problem, you come and talk to me about it. You understand? Because I will. Good if somebody comes to me and tell me, Epewe, you have offended me. That I would clearly want to know when and how. And the thing I don't like is just gossip. I hate gossip. I hate gossip. I'm not saying I don't gossip. I do gossip. You understand? But when it comes to people, I do tell you the truth. whether
No.
you want to hear it or not.
No, I remember you once told me something that was supposed to be a secret, and you told me. It's on us. Today we are going to clear all those things.
Yeah, you
Today
asked
we're going
me.
to
Let
clear.
me answer your question anyway about my time in depression. I think the worst time when I had my son, my second child.
Beautiful son, yeah.
When I had my son, I stayed 4 months in the hospital. Yes, that time was the time of COVID and stuff. Like, there were no visitors, there was nothing. You know what? It was the most depressing time of my life. And depression is not something that you can say it takes a day. Because 4 months alone, isolated and being alone, you cannot you understand, you cannot take it. But these things, they take time. And then you get out of hospital, and then you think like the world will be kind to you outside the cage. Then it's not the case at all. Then it becomes really brutal, you understand? So for me, I think now I won't say my breakdown, because I think that time I was so broken, Juice.
Yeah.
I want to be honest with you. That time I was really, really broken. And I just thank God for that moment, because I don't wish that on anyone. Understand? To be with people you don't know, the people that don't speak your language, the doctors that are different each and every time they come to you, they speak to you. After that, after the 4 months, my son was born. I had to stay another 1 month. He was in the incubator. I was operations. It was hell. But when you see me today like this, or if you think like, if you see me laughing or doing something crazy, you think
it's easy for you.
It's easy for me. No, it's not. It is not. And sometimes people will judge you because of how you do, but they don't know. They don't know the city where you are sitting, where you are. They don't understand.
Yeah.
So that is my thing. I think mental health is something that you win, but it's like cancer. It comes, then you win it, you fight it. There's a possibility that comes back. You understand? There's a possibility that it comes back.
To what level? To what level do we describe something like it's a depression?
There's no level. There's no level that you get to describe something like it's depression. When you see yourself not being yourself, there's something going. When you see yourself isolating yourself, not doing the things that make you happy. And
when you lose interest in things,
in things, and just not only losing interest, you can just lose interest because of people are just annoying. Understand that? But the things that make you happy, truly happy, you can want to go out and be with your friends. You hate your friends. You can go out, but then when you are out, you are a different person. And then, this the alcohol that we have will take and will sometimes take a bit of you. It will just show just a bit of you that this person is not okay. You understand? Whether you drink too much, whether you don't drink too much, whether we don't see you, and when we see you, it's like you haven't taken a bath for a very long time.
But you're bathing.
But you are bathing. And then you put on Vaseline, and Vaseline is not even shiny. That is the worst part of it. You put on lip gloss, and the lip gloss is not
glowy. There's a time whereby when you look at yourself in the mirror, sometimes whereby you're afraid to even look yourself in the mirror.
I'm telling you.
No, there was a time like that when I lost my partner. I felt like I think it was one of those moments whereby when you are broke, man. When you are broke and you have one thing that I always say, when you are down, it's like everything comes all fighting you, pulling you down, man.
I understand. I think me and you shared that moment when you told me about your wife and how, and I can tell you, Juice, that thing stays with you. It's like your demon. You understand?
Yeah.
We've got demons, all of us. We've got that's why they say we've got skeletons in the closet.
Yes,
because
yes.
everybody has that.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
It carries with you, and there are moments where you just break.
Yes.
There are moments where you feel like people will never accept you because of that thing. You understand? There are moments where you feel like, you know what, this thing, I don't think it will never end. Where you go to a place and you feel like you are stinking. Where you feel like, you know what, nobody wants me. But sometimes it's mental issue. But sometimes it is a reality. That's how it is. You understand?
It is painful. And, you know, I feel like people, though, they don't really listen to each other, especially when it comes to hard times. Like when you explain yourself to people, and when you're in bad time and you're explaining to people, they are listening with the voice of, what does he think? They're listening with the voice of their moment at the moment. Like, let me say, if I'm a happy person, you tell me your sad story. I don't relate it to it.
That's right.
Better than when, but it's so hard for sad people to able to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Sad people, but the only person who can listen to you is a person who's in a happy moment. But happy people, they don't have time.
I don't think everybody has time, Juice.
You think so?
I'm telling you, everybody has time. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Listen to me. I've got children. You understand?
Yeah.
And the time that we are shooting this, because of circumstances, I'm here. You understand? If I was somebody, I could have said, no, this will be late, so the kids would be this and that.
Yes.
And also, if you prioritize something, my brother, I'm telling you, you will never say, I don't have time.
Yeah.
People don't have time for us because they don't value us. People that
Can you say that again? Can you say that?
People that don't have time for us are the people that do not value us. They don't
and we love those people, man.
And we keep on and on and on, because sometimes you just wish that somebody would just accept you and take you somewhere seriously, and then because you know how it feels to be taken seriously.
You know how to be loved.
Know what it means.
You have that template.
You know.
Yeah.
Your wife loved you, and your wife would never. So you had a bit of taste of what it feels like to be valued.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes and they don't do it, you know, this is not value, because the value will speak to you. It will speak to your heart, and it will speak to everything that surrounds me, that this person has got me. Whether in bad times, whether in good times, these are the people that will be there, the people that value you.
You know, talking about value. When I came to UK, I think when I felt like I met someone. Hey, man, that was one of the hating relationships that I had, man. It had a good moment, though. It had a good moment, but with me, I didn't know what I really wanted. There was a time where that lady would say, bad things, man, but I'll still take your back. Can you explain that level, man? Hey, when you experience that, what can you do? Because there's so many people that are going through and they end up killing each other. You know that?
I know what you're talking about. This is something that I've gone through. This is something that I've gone through, but no, it's not a but. This is something that I've gone through, but what I want to emphasize is that sometimes in a relationship, we do not value ourselves, so the other person wouldn't value you. They will, if given any chance, if given any moment, they will always try to embarrass you or make you feel less of yourself.
Yes,
and they will always try to take your dignity and drag it through the mud, given any chance. You understand? These are the situations where I've been in, but I want to tell you, Juice, whether you are in that relationship and whether you, up until you say, whether you are in or you are out, let's say it's not a relationship, whether you are in or you're out, up until you just put yourself at a level where you say, not this time. I can allow you to sit on my table, yes, but it's not the same. We're not the same anymore. I used to drink appetizer, but right now I'm drinking Hennessy, baby.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
You want to sit and buy Hennessy, or you want to have my appetizer. It's your choice. So it's about standard where people get to understand where you are. For me, I think the relationship that I've been on or with, I think sometimes when you are new to the system, or new to everything, new to a place, sometimes you kind of depend on someone.
You get hooked.
You don't get hooked. You kind of depend on them for guidance, because they've been, like you are saying, I've been in a relationship with somebody that has been in this country, not a country, I don't know where you were. Where were you? Were you here?
Yeah, in UK.
Yeah, but all you did was like, you were new. You didn't know better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know better. But in your mind, you are thinking like, you know what? I'm trying to win. But you didn't know that, you know what? With or without them,
you're still going to win, yes.
You're still going to win. It was not about them in the first place. It was about you wanting to go somewhere. It had nothing to do with them. But because you thought they're in line with your journey, they're in line with where you are going, then then, you know, sometimes when you find someone like like the relationships that we will be on, that we will be having in this country. Some people, they want amaphepha, you know, they say amaphepha. Some people will want accommodation. Nowadays, some people can be with you because accommodation. You never know these things.
No, nobody living.
Sorry?
The girls who are living, they will trick you, my guy. Hey.
Yeah.
They will trick you and you will think they're in love with you, and they will come and, you know, and sleep with you for that 3 days they have. And when they leave back,
I'm telling you. And now when you mess them up, they will stay because they think they know what they want. Or they think, or maybe they've got something that they're holding. So you get to tolerate it. You got to tolerate all that rubbish, all that stepping. Jeez, mate. Jeez.
Yeah.
You understand?
I hear you.
So that you know what? It's really, but what I know is that as women, or as men, the thing is that you don't need anybody to hold your hand. When you were where you were, and you started that journey, and you said, I want to be in the UK, there was no woman, there was no man besides you. When you landed at Heathrow or Gatwick or wherever, there was nobody holding your hand, was it?
No one.
And then you come here, and then you think like, you think you would depend. No.
You made an appointment with someone. No, I'm coming there.
You left yourself long time ago. You left who you were in so many ways that you thought like you need somebody to make it. You need, whether you started juice, you know. Sometimes even you are a businessman. Even when you start a business, you think you need people. You don't.
Yeah. Trust me. That one I can attest.
Yeah. You think you need people, and when you go somewhere or you want to go for a coffee and just have a coffee, you think if you say, hi, can we go for a coffee? And then somebody does not say yes.
The coffee will be nice.
The coffee will be nice with this person.
It will be nice, even when you're alone.
It will taste the same. It is your mindset that will tell you, hey,
wake up.
Wake up. Go. Sit.
And enjoy yourself. Talking about people, like I once had an altercation with a friend, because they heard someone say something about, you know, like they hear you hear me. UK is like that, like people, they talk about each other. Even me, I talk about you sometimes. Even my friend talk about you. Even my girlfriend, I talk about. You know what? We always talk about someone in UK. So when someone tells me that, oh no, Peo says that thing about you, those things to me, I'm at the level where those things they never bother me. Oh, continue from where I'm saying, detaching yourself from people. You have ample time to be creative. Like you were saying, when you came to this country, you came alone, and now you think that you need people around you. And indeed, you need some. You cannot be an island though, but I think it gave me time to be creative on my own and do me. And I think I'm happy. I'm happy now. Yeah. So looking at you, knowing you, you're one person who like to host people. Which is one thing that I like about you. And I realize you're one person who likes to clean.
You can expose me.
No, like serious, my friend. Like, yeah, my friend cleans, guys. Yo, people can clean, guys. You know when you spill a drink, she will come with a cloth immediately. How do you deal with that, babe?
I don't know. Maybe it's a disorder. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I stayed with my grandmother. My grandmother's house is always spotless. That woman loved to clean. She loved a clean house. That's how that's how she is. When you come to my space, you will never see things all over.
Hey, but yours, my friend.
Order, because I believe, I love order. I love things in
and you
order.
don't get tired, man.
No, I love things to go the way. Maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm controlling. I'm talking this but controlling as in my own territory. I love to control the things that are within my reach. So so when things are not in order, when people are coming in my presence, and I feel like that it's not okay for this to be there. No, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there. I don't know. I think it's a disorder.
The way you like to clean.
I know you have a problem with that.
I too.
You know, but this makes me so uncomfortable.
Because I remember we went to even Gaby's house. We were drinking at Gaby's house. Immediately you're busy collecting cans, and I'm like, come on. Anyway, guys, this is Market Mind. This is Market Mind, guys. Guys, continue supporting us and giving us love. And we were sponsored by this one, Galvanas, the only brand. Guys, Galvanas, we got sweaters, hoodies, everything that you want is there. Is available from £35. You can get a t-shirt for £20. Summer is here, guys. Come and support. We need to be able to buy some special drinks for our customers, for our visitors. And talking about drinks, we'd like to thank One Oxford. They're the ones who are hosting us and are making us enjoy this. Pero, there are so many things that have been said about. I want you to pass through it.
Yeah.
That are said about Botswana, get me? That are happening to Botswana in general, you get me? How do you rate our relationship? Botswana in UK. How do you hey.
Oh my God, I'm laughing because it's not even funny.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm laughing, but it's really not funny. I'm not saying all of them. You know, when you say something and you just put everybody in one basket.
In one basket, yeah.
It's not okay, you understand? But most of them that come here, because I think maybe, that's what I think. Anyway, I have the right to have my own.
Your own opinion, yes.
You understand?
Yes. Like I said, we're not fighting, we are not pointing anybody with a finger.
No. I think, one, it's desperation.
Yes.
Two, we come here and people are lying to us of the situation here. It's like you think like there's a tree somewhere that is planted and it's called money, and they come and
you get it, yeah.
Do you understand? And that is not how it is. Our relationship is really bad.
Amongst each other.
Yo, given the chance, Juice, I will make sure that you go down. Given the chance, I will make sure that your name is dragged. I mean, you see what you're doing, yeah? Someone somewhere is trying to tarnish your image. Is trying to tarnish what you're doing. Is trying, but it's not people out there.
Yes.
It's the people that you come from the same country. They will never fight for you. They will never, ever speak nice things about you, I know. Do you understand? So there is no unity. What I know about Botswana is that we are a united country.
It's a beautiful country, man.
We are beautiful people. The thing is that people love us, but there's a certain how can I put
Individual brilliance.
No. There's a certain point where they tolerate us and they can't tolerate us anymore. I remember.
Oh, you mean other people from different countries?
Yes.
Yes.
What I mean is that the people that I've had people, I've got friends that own agencies. Agencies. They love Botswana. They love to work with Botswana.
Yes.
We are hardworking people. The problem is that once you put me, you put Juice, you put that one in the same thing, we will fight amongst ourselves. And no one of us will hear that. I heard that someone is saying they will come. When they hear that it's Juice or it is, they will even cup and top it up and put salt and say, you know what, this is what is what. This is how bad we've come, because we came here thinking like it's a gold mine. We were not prepared for the things that we are going. And if you see me, or if I see you winning, I want to say, Juice, I'm here. Today I'm here right now, isn't it? I'll be saying, Juice, I'm so happy for you. But no, I want to be where you are. Well, I always wanted to do a podcast anyway, so no.
No, you know what? We still in our journey. Come and talk to me. Cameras are there. We can still shoot you.
Yeah.
You need help. I'll be able to help.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's that kind of a thing where you can't stand me, I can't stand you. Why can't we stand each other? We don't know. And even if we are fighting or we disagree with something, we will never solve it. I will always try to make sure that if I have a problem, even if a small one, that we had a business venture or agreement or whatever, we don't know how to differentiate between personal and business. You understand?
Yeah.
If right now, Juice, we are having a drink, we're going out and doing what? If we have a problem together, let's sit down and talk about it. Let's not say, okay, I'm not going to do this with you anymore because we had a problem. You see, now we are mixing the two. We are confusing the two. Yes. We don't know. We are not because what we are doing, we came to hustle, but we were not prepared for the
outcome. No, for the bad moment.
Challenges.
Yeah, bad moment.
And we're not prepared for I think we just thought that we will meet people who are like us. Because if I don't meet, it's so crazy how people think that they will meet people like you, the people that want the same things. Yet people might want the same things, but because we're not the same, we will always differ, Juice. Do you understand me?
But when you're talking about that, I felt like right now, I've been here for a while now.
Yeah.
But you still that I don't even have a friend from UK. You get me? I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, are we still keeping? But we don't want to branch it out to other people so that we can get more. I don't know even if I can say the exposure or different culture. Or we are stuck in the same way. That thing, there was one person who once said to me, he's a Tswana guy. He's a Tswana guy or South African. He said, most of the time, we are stuck with the people around us because we gauge ourselves with them.
Yes. And that person was really true. That person was really honest. Just, I'm talking this from a personal or from experience.
Yeah.
If you are gonna be with the same people for 2-3 years or 5 years. No, before that, let me just say, the people that are around you, if they don't lift you up, if they do not support you on your journey, if they don't encourage the man that you are or the woman that you are, leave.
But we have this attachment, my friend.
Yes, I know. I have that as well. I'm very attached because me, I don't do friends. I don't have a friend. If anybody can come to me and say, I've got people.
I thought me and you were friends.
No, not like that. No, not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that. Like, you know, a friend is somebody that I can call in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
night
yeah.
when my kids are not okay.
Yeah.
There are people that I will, like when I'm really low financially, I can just go and say, you know what, I'm in this situation, and they gave me, and they say take. They know my situation. They're not saying take and then I want it back.
Yeah.
If in your life you don't have anyone who will give you something and not say I don't want it back, you don't have friends.
I have a friend of mine, but he's in Africa. That guy, even right now, if he can hear that something have happened to me in UK, he will fly tonight.
Yeah, those are your friends. And
What more? That is my guy for days.
yeah.
He's a guy that I know. Like right now, if he can hear that something have happened to me, he's married now.
Yeah.
But I know if he and his wife, they will get on the first flight to be here. So it's hard for me to. I don't know. Maybe I'm still attached to him, or maybe like we're talking about relationship, like relationship when you used to be loved, you know how what do you expect from somebody to love you. I think even in friendship here, we are still doing the same thing. Like okay, but I don't have people like more, you know, people like that are true to ourselves. Yeah, to us, not to us, to us. They are true to us.
Yeah, but the thing is that these people that we meet and we call friends, they are acquaintances. They're people that we see and we feel. The problem is that we're so desperate and we feel like everybody that we meet and we like sit on the table on a good night and we chill with them, we think they can be our friends. No. If I meet you like today and I'm having a drink with you, it's a drink, it's a vibe. I vibe with you on that table. But when it comes to other matters, we don't vibe. You understand? Up until we sit together and we call each other on it, and I see we build. Relationship is not built on small feeling, a fling of you understand?
Yeah.
That is the mistake that I've been doing for so many years when I came here in the UK, is that everybody that loves with me, I think I can make them. You can relate,
yeah. You know, there's my lady once asked me a question, a simple question. She asked me, "You call everybody your friend, like, do you distinguish between a friend, an acquaintance, or a colleague, or someone you just met, or like even you get the numbers of everybody that you meet, like." Because she had a group of people that they are meeting once a month, which they were having. They didn't know each other, like they were strangers. Like they were saying they were meeting once a month. Yeah, they were having some lunch. They talk about different things. They say like, this group, I feel like they have more impact in my life more than people that I call my friends.
Yeah.
People that are strangers, you get me? Yeah. Maybe we don't distinguish the difference. Everybody that comes and see at my house is my friend.
I'm telling you, right now, I can tell you, this is the mistake that we make here, that I've noticed here in the UK, is that we come here, I work with you, we are from the same country, we speak the same language. Now I'm thinking you are my friend. I want to call you, hey, for drinks. Oh, are you off today? I'm thinking right now. You see, I'm treating you as a friend. Yeah. Now I'm telling you my problems. Oh, at work, you remember that Dinah or whoever, Daniel, you see, and then I got attached to you because of work. Yeah. Then I go to a club. Then I find someone, I gel with them. Ugatini msana. You are correct. Ugatini msana. Then you are like,
I'm home.
it's good.
I'm
Then
home.
you think he's from Botswana, he's from a Kalanga, you will never betray me. Then you are friends. Then kata.
You open up yourself.
You open up yourself. You lay out. You
let the
lay
guard
yourself
down.
bare on the table. Then you don't even know. You understand? You go to a party. When you go to a party, then you gel with someone. My guy, then you take your number. Let me take your number. What is your number? Then you take the number. Tomorrow, my guy, where are you? Where's the party? What is? You see? Now we are building this thing that we think like people that we hang out with our friends. And this thing that I see, I'm telling you, just this thing that we see, like people that will be going to a party, then you see people see me with you, or another woman from my country, they see me with somebody else, and they see us close.
Yeah.
Then they are wondering how then they come to us. Then they gel with me. Then they think they can be friends because they like how me
we
and
relate.
them I. That is a very dangerous thing that we are building. We can't be friends, all of us, in a circle.
Now we can't.
We can't. We can't. It's a lie. Because just I'll gossip about you,
A friend have a friend.
Yeah. I'll gossip about you to that
A friend have a friend.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like gossiping, honestly speaking, let's be honest. Here in UK, gossiping is entertainment. Yeah. My guy, sometimes when you are sitting with people, you don't want to move. Because when you are moving, they are talking about you.
Yeah.
We are at that level here, and we used to think like gossiping is for women.
No.
Hey, even men here, hey.
I think you just
Even
say
men
now
here,
men are competing with us.
Even men here sometimes here men are too much. Speaking about the men, but I'm gonna be deviating from the topic that we are talking. I'm gonna saying something different.
It's okay.
If you look at the internet, right, you find that people at home, they know a lot about
people here,
about what's happening here before you even know. Let me say, like back in sometimes 2 years back, there was a lot of things that I said about Southampton,
Yeah.
But you are a Southampton resident. You don't know those things. I remember in the case of Stacey. You remember Stacey?
Yeah.
Stacey. I'm not mentioning names, but I'm mentioning names because I was there at that time.
Okay.
There was a time whereby in newspaper, people were saying Stacey was fighting for. They were saying was fighting for a man. That day I was there. I was there at the club. We were a lot of Botswana were chilling at Buddha Lounge.
Yeah.
Then this other lady, Botswana lady. She was not from Southampton.
Yeah.
She was saying she's visiting. She was saying like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was with a friend that I know.
Yeah.
A colleague. She was with a colleague that I know.
Yeah.
So when they were outside, we were waiting outside because we wanted to go. Where can we go out there?
Yeah.
That lady said, "Hey, Botswana Bank." She said that.
Yeah.
Then Stacey, because she's a person who speaks, she started saying, "Why are you saying Botswana Bank? Why, if you feel like Botswana Bank, why don't you just strictly talk to someone and tell them directly that, hey, homeboy or homegirl, next time fix yourself."
Fix yourself, yeah.
That lady say, she says so many things that really happened to that lady.
Yeah.
And when still issue came in papers, you find people from home writing like she was fighting for a man. It was something that was surprising to me. Like what exactly that is happening with this nowadays information? How do you feel about this information that people people that are not even in the surrounding, they never been to UK, but they say things.
I think we are so bored. I'm telling you, I think we are so bored. We are like when they say there's depression and stuff, it is true. We are bored, we are depressed. The only thing that you do the whole day if you're not going to work is on the phone. You'll be, not people here, you'll be talking to people at home.
So it starts here.
Yeah. these people, this one did this, and you will try to marinate so that people think like you were there, you saw it first hand.
So the information that people are hearing from home is that with people here, because people here, they are bored.
They're bored. That's what I think anyway.
It makes sense.
Listen.
I can agree with that.
I can be wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, but
we can stand to be corrected.
I can
comment
be wrong.
on the comment box what you think about it.
I can be wrong, and if people feel like I'm wrong, but I want to tell you that if somebody comes to me and says, "You think I'm not bored? I'm not bored. Why do you think I'm bored? What did you say?" Because I'm not targeting anyone, okay? But what I'm saying is that only a bored person will go to that extent and try to tarnish somebody else's image.
Content,
you understand? And somebody who's trying to feel better or try to make themselves feel better or important, and they will try to use somebody who's important just so that they can lower them, and then they try and think that they are somehow up. That is how it works. It's like somebody who's trying to tarnish my name. You understand? And I don't know what right they have. But the only explanation I have, just if you don't have a problem with me, you will never speak badly about me. Okay, you can not badly, but if you've seen me do something which is bad, you have every right to witness
to speak
and
out,
say,
yes.
No, you know what? I've seen Peu does this. It's not like you are speaking bad.
Yeah,
you are saying no. If you are saying that I know because this one did this, you understand?
Yes.
You understand? And I know for a fact I was there. Like you are saying, I don't want to mention names, but I'm speaking because I was there. Which means it's not a gossip.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not a gossip. And the good thing is that people have their own, they've got free of choice. You get to choose who gets to be in your space and who doesn't. Nobody is wrong to actually dictate who you want or who you don't want. And we must never feel like people are bad. We must never feel like people are bad people or people hate us or people. Sometimes there is hate, but sometimes it's like, Jews, I just don't want you. What is the reason of you not wanting me? My blood, it does not just want your presence.
I also eat with that.
And it's okay. Do you understand me, Jews? It's okay for that situation to happen. You understand? Yeah, but to slander somebody's name and try to just drag the name through the mud, that's something else also. Yeah.
Not going far. Girls. There's Nigerian girls, they like Botswana girls. What's up? What do you have, girls? Hey, what do you guys have? I know, man. You know, like when those guys are talking about Botswana girls.
It's the nyash. When Nigerian people talk about, they say the nyash. Me, I'm not up to Niger people. I raise my hand. I'm not for Niger people.
But not even Niger people only. Not only Niger people, even Zimbabweans.
Yes, even Zimbabweans, even people. I think.
Let me say African men.
Yeah, I don't think it's only African men. I just think like people like good things.
So Botswana
and Botswana women are beautiful.
Botswana girls are the good things.
Yes, Botswana women are so beautiful.
But you guys, you don't treat us right, man. Especially Botswana men.
What?
You guys, you don't treat us right. Botswana women, you guys are like serious. You don't take us serious, man.
The problem is why. We go back to the first question or the second question you asked me. Why? Why did I come here? You asked me that, isn't it? Did you not say what? The thing is that the thing at the end of the day is that people are here for different reasons, but mostly about 80% or 90% of people are here because of hustle.
Yeah.
If I'm in a relationship with you and we are doing hustle together, we go to the same shift, we go to the same what, then tomorrow I will ask you to be a man and provide, even though I have my own. Even though we know that I've took 5 shifts and then the other person took 4. Maybe you took 4. You understand? The next day, I just want you to be a provider. One thing I know about a man is that he has to be there. He has to lead, he has to provide, and he has to protect. These are the 3 things that I expect. Anyway, I expect a man. You understand? Yeah. So, provision. Even in the Bible, guys, we know that even God made it sure that men will labor.
So is it because Botswana men we are rebels?
No, it's because I'm speaking in my language. Then if that is not the case, we will resort to something else or some
Other nations, yes.
We'll resort to that because.
But when it comes to being romantic, Botswana men, are we romantic enough?
Yeah. I think you are. I think you are in your own capability, just like any other man from any country.
The problem is money.
No, I will not say that. I will not.
Because I think like they were saying, the biggest thing that I'm always looking
at is not about money.
It's providing.
About provision. Right now.
Explain that for provision. Maybe the listener who's confused like me. What do you mean by that?
Provision is if we came here for hustle.
Oh, the mandate, like that's like mandate.
Yes, what I'm saying is that if we came together here for hustle, and then now you expect me to top up on the rent. Now you want me to,
come on.
This is happening. Ask people that out there. You will want me to top up on the rent, and even if roses, you will say, but you know that last month I got 300 pounds, and you know it's going through the rent, and then I bought meat. Then I bought meat, and a woman will always want someone that can provide. I don't wanna lie. This is. I
think you guys, you're not giving us a chance, man. It's really like a fair chance. Okay, basically.
No, you. If you are saying that, it means that Botswana women have tried and then they failed, because even men from Botswana, they don't want Botswana women.
It's not like we don't want Botswana women, eh? It's not like we don't want them. We want them, but the way you treat us. There was a Zimbabwean guy like who I'm presenting with right now. He's not here. He's on leaving. So this guy says Botswana, it is known. Botswana girls are telling them that we Botswana boys, we got small dicks.
I don't know. I don't know.
They're saying that, like they're saying.
I wouldn't say. I think to be honest, I don't want to put an umbrella men in one basket and say men, because I believe like a woman's down there, it's able to accommodate any dick, like you are saying. Any woman has to be, not any woman, but I think like when God designed it, He made it sure that that thing is able to accommodate anything. That's why there's a baby, then there is you. Imagine the head of a baby, then a man's dick, and then a man's dick, and then it means God did it smart. But if it's all about preferences, you understand what I prefer or what somebody else's prefer. But for me, I cannot. Botswana men, I can never label them and say they've got small dicks. Never. Because the ones that I've dated, they were not like that. I cannot. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you hear you guys, you're not bad.
Yeah. So the one that it has nothing to do with that, to be honest. I just feel like it's just other women that have experienced other things from other countries, and they feel like those things are better. But I will not sit on this chair and say Botswana men have no. I just think like you have what it takes to make a woman happy. If that woman is not happy, then let her go and be with where she wants. She can be happy. Guys, let's not kill, guys. Especially, guys, nowadays the killings are too much.
Here in UK, it's not bad. I think it's the guys they are now accepting that when it's over. But
Yeah.
I'm so sad with what's happening back home. There are a lot of passion killings. You know, we are losing our sisters there, and our children, and some of the people they even go to an extent of killing kids. So. Anyway, guys, my team today is not enough. So there are so many things that are going to be cut off. So you have to understand. Continue from like as we are coming to the end. Pew, there is Botswana event that is happening in the independence.
Yeah.
Last year there was a lot of different events. Do you think like it was well approached? According to you, I'm not saying like according to you, it was well approached because to me, when I saw that event from the beginning, when I started attending it, I felt like it was the only thing that really unites us as one. But right now, I think it's going to be continuing from different places from now on.
Yeah.
Which I feel like this year also there going to be more uprooting event.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good way of doing things now?
I'll say one thing that you mentioned. Like I agree with you. It's one thing that it unites us as Botswana, and not only unites us, but it's the only event that we come dressed as Botswana.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
And do our music. Understand? Do our music. Have people do a poet and do dancing, our traditional dance. I'm always proud. Just like sadly last year I couldn't go.
I couldn't go to any one of them.
Yeah, I couldn't go.
Okay.
But I think there are people that started this thing of independence. I think it was in Leeds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was in Leeds. And then people started to say we want to. I heard that there were people from that group, and then they wanted to go solo.
That's table, yeah.
Yeah, then they wanted to break away from that and do their own thing. It is good. It is good to want to break away from something that was, and then try to be independent.
Yeah.
Is good, but the intention that I don't want to do this, but I can do better. I've seen that's business. We always want to copy, but now, when it becomes everywhere now, it's also
a lot of quality gonna be compromised, right?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, because I want people to understand because it was a vision of somebody.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It was a vision of somebody, and they started it, or some people, not somebody, or people that came together with them. Now we are taking it and saying, let's do our own. But I always say, if you started something and I copy you, I need to appreciate you.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand what I mean?
Like I appreciate Mark G and stuff.
Yeah.
There are the people that I follow.
No matter the differences we have in life, if I've done something with you and you have to speak and say, you know what, this is where I started and it did not end well, but I'm here, but that group made me. We cannot just branch out. I'm going to stand on my own. I cannot stand on. I'll go. No. Now we are just people who are trying to show that, you know what, we don't always have to go there. There is a place, which is good. We are in Southampton, and we don't have to go all the way to. If somebody says I can do it, you understand. But before the Leeds, nobody could have done it. You understand. Me, all I'm saying to the people that are doing all this is that appreciation is very important in life.
They need to appreciate the Leeds team.
In everything. We have to appreciate.
But like the issues that were people talking about was like distance. Like, okay, at least why don't the event circulate? Like go to different places in different years. Not only happening in Leeds.
Yes, it's good. It's good, but it's not. It's not good if right now you are doing a podcast. Let's say I'm with you. We are partnering this. Juice, you said this is what I want us to do, but then let's do this together. Yeah, yeah. And then I say, then I see that, you know what? I don't want to go to the place where we always shoot because it's far from me. So I want to do what I want to go near to where I am so that I can always be, and then the people can enjoy where in the comfort of what I
offer.
I must not part ways with you when we are not happy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't go when we are not happy. Even if when we are not happy with each other, even if I don't agree with you, Juice, I need at the end of the day to appreciate that, you know what, that thing I started there with this person, and where I started, if it wasn't for that commitment that we had towards each other, or if it was not that guy that called me that, you know what, let's do this, or if it was not, okay, I might not be happy, but don't always bend your bridges and say I'll make it. Yes, you will make it, but it is good for, as a human being, on your own, you just need to part ways with people when it's good, so that you say, okay, bye-bye, I'm not with you. Shouldn't say, I shouldn't hear like, okay, I was with Juice. You know what? I was with Juice. And then, you know what? I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to do this on my own. And then we'll see which one is better. Now I'm competing with you.
Yeah.
It must not be like that. We must not. This is the unity that we are talking about. That as Botswana, we are a united country. You understand? We must not, if I branch out, I must not always say I'm doing it out of anger because
so that I can beat you.
No, it must say, you know what, we are in this together. I've learned that from that one. I've learned there in Leeds. I've learned there. So it must be a situation whereby we are together and we are like, you know what, I'm glad my brother. So I just think now it's time for me to go and I need to do this on my own. No, if we are doing this, it's a competition now.
When you're talking about that, like my team that I used to shoot with. Man, it's so sad how I didn't let it get it to me, whereby they just disappeared without telling me. You know, but it's something that it makes it awkward when I meet them in spaces. How do we speak? How do we say? Because they never even say goodbye.
Yeah,
you get me. So I'm a person whereby maybe I didn't do things. You know why? I hate when.
But are you aware? Are
you
aware of? Or maybe was there a problem, or would you say there was a problem? Were you aware that there was a problem? Because when you are aware that there's a problem, it's better. But when just people will just disappear, you are.
No, I've never experienced anything that was like that. Any sign that can say no, maybe you are not treating your team right, or what, or. Because sometimes when you are doing things, especially when let me say, because it's a relationship, when you are doing things, sometimes you might think maybe you are doing the things the right way, but probably you are doing something wrong. But the best way is when somebody comes to you and say, "But I don't feel like I'm happy with this and this and this. If you don't change, this is when I can say, okay, but at least I've tried." But when just people they just disappear without saying anything. It was really
hit a nerve.
You know, whereby and people keep on asking me like, where is this one? And I don't know how to explain this. And some people they will say no, maybe they wanted to start their own podcast, which is to me I don't see it wrong. I don't see it wrong. Even me, I could have been like help them because they've helped me started this. Without them, I could have been not started. But it's people that if they were starting their own, I wouldn't mind helping them because this thing is. Internet is open for everyone. Yeah. Like you are saying, you're interested in doing podcasts. You are open to come and let's do this.
Yeah. The thing what I've realized about people is that people like to be appreciated. That's one thing that I know about people.
Yes.
whether you are dating, whether you are working, you want your boss to tell you you are doing good, or to appreciate even in front of people.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that most of the time I see that thing breaks other people, or it breaks the relationship where someone does not acknowledge that you are there. If it was your team or whatever, I don't know what happened. You've never told me this, and I did not expect this, but this is just from my own experience maybe when you are here, it's your team. Maybe they felt otherwise. Maybe they felt maybe you don't acknowledge them when you are here. You speak about your name. I'm just trying to think of, because you're a good guy, Juice.
Wow,
I don't think you would just maliciously not so good to other people for no reason. And you've shown me a lot of times when I come to you with a problem, or I come to you with a situation, you never slander anyone. You always try to derail that topic to something else. You understand? So this thing, sometimes you don't have to sit, Juice, and ask yourself. If you're gonna sit and ask yourself, it's gonna hurt you the most. You have to go there and ask them. If they did not block you, go, my brother. Go and ask them. I see are you gone for real? Are you gonna come back? Do you still want to do this with me? And if you want to do this with me, I believe that we've started this on a clear conscience, and we started this on good notes. Please, if there's anything that I'm doing, I expect you to be honest with me. Because I don't believe that if you are just going without telling me, you're going with a good heart.
Yes.
Because people that live with good intentions, that's my brother. I'm happy I've been working with you, but I just feel like, you know what? I feel like I've got something in my head, some idea, and I want to do this, and I want to do this on my own. That is the relationship that we should have, Juice. That is the relationship that we should have. If I have a problem with anyone, if I have a problem with something, I need to be able to lay it out. Even if the thing is that we want to cover up for the sake of peace, and our emotions are under, then we say
then we burn out.
With peace.
Yes.
But no, you didn't live with peace. Right now, it is not okay for people to just go like that when you are working with. It's not okay. We cannot sit and say it's okay. No. Even if it was not your team or anybody else, you understand? People must learn to speak, to say exactly how they feel. People are in relationships, they don't know how they feel. They're not telling, because we have to bury everything. Then we say, I didn't want to argue, so I just kept quiet. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to expect. What about you? What about you, Juice? You are here and you do not question it because you don't want to look like you are anyhow. I don't know how you would feel, but
like you are following people behind. Yes. I think that's the feeling that I have.
Yes.
It's the feeling that I have, whereby they say, they're just gone. Let me just continue. But deep down inside, I'm still asking myself a lot of questions.
We don't want that.
Yes. No, I hear you.
Because up until when you meet someone and then you are not okay with it, then it becomes something.
But you are still thinking about the person that you were with before. Oh, okay. Okay. But there's one of them that I tried to approach, which I sent them a message because there was no how I can contact with them. They're staying in a gated area, which you cannot just go there. I tried to send him messages, and he was my camera guy. He was good though. And I tried to ask him what happened. He didn't respond to me. The other one that I always meet, I tried to call. He didn't respond my calls. Messages, I sent him a message, he didn't respond my message. Probably like if I have a chance.
Now. Even what I said, like, you have to say it out, and then, but when you make efforts also in life to try and make peace with people, to try and understand and saying, you know what, if there is anything wrong, not that you need them. You can need them, but even if they are not there, they don't want to be part of your life, they still owe you some kind of explanation. You understand? But if you make efforts and people still don't want to welcome you, and people don't still think that you don't deserve that explanation, leave it alone. You've done your part. You've cleansed your hands, and like they will go on and say, I don't know what happened. He tried to call me. I don't know what he was. But you know what? That is for your conscience. It's not up to anybody. You did that because you wanted to understand. You didn't do that because you wanted somebody back or whatever. No,
Yes.
you still here.
You needed clarity.
There's nobody here.
Yeah.
You understand? There's nobody, and you're still doing it. So don't let anybody in your life, my brother, to actually pull you back because of their emotions. Remember why you started.
Yes.
Remember, every time when I feel like I'm losing it, I'm gonna lose it, I remember, why did I start this? Why did I come here? What is this gonna stop me? So
Yes.
Same to you, viewer.
Yo, guys, you know what? I'm enjoying the time with Miss P. Miss P, is the type of entertainment here enough, man? Or we are just doing day. We are just there.
One thing I've noticed is that here there's no weekend. When you are off, that's your weekend. Your day off is your weekend.
And it's somebody's day work time.
It's somebody's work time. And it's okay to do things like that where you feel like I won't go out on the weekend. Why can't I go on a Monday?
On a Monday.
On a Tuesday.
But I feel like it makes us like when somebody thinking like midweek is like a drunkard, man. I want to see this white people, not necessarily white, not in a racial way. Europeans, I see them. They think to them it's normal.
It's normal, and it has to be normal, because who put the timeline of drinking? If it is there or in the shop, let me just ask. If it is there in the shops, like Monday to
Friday,
Sunday,
yes.
And it's been sold at from 8, because I know that alcohol.
And you know, like at home, like there's always a Friday special. Here is always available. Same price, same time. Friday, Saturday, Monday,
happy
Wednesday.
Hour, it's not like it's on Friday. Every time it's happy hour from that time to that time.
Yeah.
So it's just like that, to be honest. But it is, it's bad that I always, people go there, me, I go there. I'm always parallel with people. I just do I think people think I'm crazy or but I don't follow the masses. I do what I want. Even if you don't agree with it, whether you are okay with it, whether you're not okay with it, if I want it that time, I want it, and it's not up to you. And you don't get to judge me.
Because of time,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask something. There's so many things that I want to ask you, but
because of
this
time.
one I want to talk to Botswana, who's interested in moving here, especially because most of the people that I've noticed here, they have kids. So you have managed to have your kid here. How is it like moving from Africa to here, especially with the girl child? How is it like?
To be honest, having a kid here, especially when you don't have family here to help you with the child, it's never easy. Yeah, whether it's about moving or not, it's never easy to raise a child here. Even the people here, they've got difficulty in raising children because of babysitting, Yes. It's it's only, but for a teenager, the thing here is that things always work themselves out. I don't know if you want to ask me how or whatever, but I just feel like in life with children.
But I think like your kid, because every time she give you respect. Every time when she sees us, she sees me in town, she give me that respect. I don't know if it's me only or she does that to everyone.
Yeah, she's got respect because she was raised at home. The father did a very good job.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. Fathers have 1 point, father. 1 point.
Father did a good job. So I'm...
His father is a soldier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
discipline, number one.
yes, discipline. So to be honest, I don't wanna say it's very hard because you are trying to protect a child from a lot of things, from exposed to the society here, where everybody can just mingle with everybody, and you're just trying to protect a girl child that you know what, when people come here you need to just do you understand, you want them to know that you have, but you don't want them to be too much involved in your girl child's life. You understand that? Then your child will be having hundreds of uncles. You understand? You don't want that as a mother. It's just really bad.
Talking about kids. The story I always tell people about one incident. There's a lady that we came in the same flight. Yeah. She came here and she managed to get her permit to stay here. Because she had a kid now. So she was excited. No, you know what? I'm excited. I'm going back home. I'm going to get my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're happy for her.
Yeah.
So she came with a kid. The other one is 14. The other one is 16. A boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Those kids, they were about like 4 months in UK. Hey, Bill.
What happened?
You know where I felt like, I'm a father, no? I felt like I can take a belt and wipe that little girl who is in abuse.
You will go for
yes.
for a very long time.
That young girl, she has less than 4 months here in UK. She already knows her rights. But she's been raised in Mogoban. That kid, she went to a point where, I hate you, mama. She went to the room and closed the door. When he was sitting there in the table, he comes and says, after 2 months, I want to pierce my womb. What is it, my womb? Eh? Is that my belly button?
Yeah.
And her mom, you know what? These kids, they say they've been given support money. They're supposed to help the mother with the rent. They don't. They are just there. They're just drinking the money there.
14, 15 drinking.
I felt sorry for my friend, and I told myself that, you know what, your problem is the way when you talk to your kids, maybe you are the wrong person who exposed them to the wrong things. Because sometimes we say we love our kids and we do things that we feel like, no, now this is love.
Yeah.
And of course I was looking, and to me as a father. As a father, I felt like if I have to go to jail for whopping my daughter, I would do that. She knows.
It's funny how the Bible says how they spare the kid and
spare the rods, whatever.
Yeah. But here it does not apply. That English and that law is there in the Bible. We say we must follow the Bible, but it does not apply. You cannot hit a child.
Yes. And
if the child goes to school and say, my mother or my father hit me, they're gone. And to be honest, I just want to say, parents are just being parents, especially when you're an African parent. You are just doing what your mother or your father has done.
Yeah.
And look how you've turned out to be. And you are just trying to pass it on your children. Then you are coming to a system that tells you that is abuse. And you know that it was never abuse. And you know that you were wrong that time. And you know you deserved it. You know in your heart that, I came late, I didn't come home, I didn't do my homework, I didn't do my chores, and my mom had to do what needed to be done.
To put me online.
Yeah, but right now we are living in a society whereby when you do that, you don't even love your children. But this is a topic for that. There's abuse, and then there is just you trying to correct it. Yeah. I won't say people that parents that abuse children, they are. But we need to be very careful. Yeah.
Looking at the time, looking at the memory cards are finishing, I'm so sad that we are coming to an end. Because I feel
Don't
like...
be said like that. As if we
No, I
haven't-
just said, you know what, because I felt like we're still in an hour, you know. You know, I've been having guests in my show,
podcast, yeah.
and they've been good.
Yeah.
But looking at things that I'm doing now, video
Yeah.
recording 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
that means it's less preparation for me.
Yeah.
And I'm happy the way you've been like gelling in, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to do another shoot.
We will, surely. I would love to be up at, yeah.
Continue with more topics.
With more
Not
topics,
now really focusing on Botswana, because I've noticed that you know a lot of things,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to life, and
Yeah.
you can guide young girls, young men. If you are in Botswana, in Africa, in South Africa, in UK or Africa, guys, we are one people.
Yes.
No matter what we do, no matter what we say, even if I can say tomorrow and say Botswana do this, tomorrow when people that are saying Botswana, they won't say except you. They will say Botswana, including you inside. Let's try to protect our country's name and dignity. Yes, you cannot always be best friends. You cannot always do things the right way. But at the end of the day, we are from the same country.
Yeah.
We all here with a different reason, with different situations, different circumstances. Somebody's success is not yours, not something for you to get worried.
No.
Everybody have their own timeline. We love each other. Even the people like Indians, it's not like they're good friends. But whenever they are together, they go for the common goal they are here for.
Hallelujah.
So guys, let's love each other. Let's continue blessing each other. Let's reform. There are games on the 19th in Sheffield. Let's meet there and come and enjoy ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Let's unite. Let's not go there with agendas. Let's go there just to have fun, just unite and, you know, see each other. We love you. I'm out, man. Just buy go viral merchandise, and we'll see more people in next time. Man.
Yeah.
Love you guys.